Hello everybody, I'm Kru Wolf. I'm here at TFL MMA with Raymond, God's son, Ramos. He is the #1 ranked 135-pound IKF kickboxer in the state of Florida. So we came here to ask him some questions, see what makes him tick. How are you doing today, Ray?
Very good, sir.
All right, so how do you feel about being named the #1 kickboxer in the state of Florida?
It feels really good because I pride myself on my striking. That's what I feel like my advantages in every fight is, my stand-up, how aggressive and how much I use my striking.
All right, okay. Do you remember your first fight?
Yes, I do. It was actually my favorite fight.
All right, well, tell me, how did it go, and would you have done anything different in retrospect?
Honestly, I couldn't do anything different because it was a great turnout. It was actually a good fight for me because a lot of people told me I shouldn't be fighting 3 months into training for kickboxing.
Oh, wow.
And my coach Phil actually told me, he said, listen, I trained with a bunch of guys and I'm telling you, I know you're ready. And I actually had to knock out my first fight with 1 second left to go in the round.
Nice.
With a knee. So
First round?
First round.
Nice. Oh, wow.
1 minute and 59 seconds.
Knockout. First round, first fight. That's nice.
So I mean, honestly, I couldn't do anything different. I mean, if I could have done anything different, I would have not been so wild. I was a little wild when I was swinging.
Okay. All right. Do you have a favorite professional kickboxer or Thai boxer or striker?
Striker, it'd be, I'm Puerto Rican, so we watched a lot of Macho Camacho growing up, a lot of Trinidad. You know, I love my hands. That's what I love about MMA. I evolved, I use my kicks. Everything's a weapon, but I pride myself on my hands. Okay. Because coming from my lineage, we just love boxing. I love hands. Love it.
Very nice, very nice. So then, what is it you feel that separates you from everyone else that makes you #1 in your division?
Probably I don't care about my opponent, and not saying like I don't respect them. I feel like as a striker, it's very much about confidence, and confidence can easily be broken if you're worrying about what your opponent can do. So my thing is always to just do what I do best and not worry about it. It's a fight, you're gonna get hit anyway, so you just, the basics, cover your face and be first.
Hands up, chin down.
Sometimes
Okay.
the basics work the best.
I agree with you. What are your future plans in the sport?
I'm actually going to go pro hopefully at the end of this year for MMA. I mean, I did kickboxing and I was really good at it. I didn't lose any kickboxing fights when I was kickboxing. And I just wanted to be challenged a little bit more. But being ranked #1, I take a lot of pride in that. And I feel like being ranked #1, you have to defend that. Like, anyone can say it, but defending it is what's, you know what I mean? So that's why I was really excited when Phil told me that I was ranked #1, because now I want to prove it. Because I know a guy named Bryce Lawrence, who I've honestly been looking forward to fighting a while, and I know he's a top competitor at my division, so I look forward to hopefully seeing him.
All right, so, okay, so this is a call out for Rice. You think you might want to face him?
I'll fight anybody.
Okay.
It's a call out to anybody at 135. If you like striking, I'm here for you.
All right, so then I got one final question for you. What do you think is your most important accomplishment outside of fighting?
Being a father, by far. I mean, I train every day. I have to work every day, unfortunately, and that's why hopefully the sport brings me a lot of good things. But I got a 9-year-old daughter, and I got one on the way. I know why I work every day, and it feels good to know that that's why I'm there. I'm there for my kids. I've never had any. I'm always there for my kids. I actually have my daughter the entire summer. It's great. We have fun. She does not let me sleep. People with kids, sleep is not an option once you have kids. So restless hours, but I make it here every morning or night when I have the chance, and I train, and I love it. I mean, this sport, it's a sport, you know, in competition. If you love competition, this is the highest form of competition you'll get in any type of sport. This is where competition is. And striking is the funnest part about this sport. So I mean, being ranked #1 means a lot to me. So I really look forward to defending it, and I'm happy being ranked #1. It's a great gym. We have a great family here. We train hard. All of our guys care about each other. We celebrate. We barbecue. We're a real family.
That's good.
We argue. We fight. That's what a family's supposed to do. But we all are there for each other every time. And I'm just looking forward to representing my school. Being ranked #1 also comes from where you're from, and this is where we are from. We love to strike. We're a Muay Thai gym, and we love it.
Oh, well, I can see why you're ranked #1. You have the attitude of a champion. Your confidence definitely allows you to push yourself, and I can
Well,
see that.
that's one thing about the amateurs too. A lot of people get mixed up. I mean, the amateurs, if you were that good already, you'd be a pro. So people don't understand this is just a learning experience. And sometimes fighting people with that kind of caliber, I mean, that's why I never turn down fights. I like fighting tough ranked opponents because even if you lose, you're gonna get the best experience from fighting the best guys. You're not gonna learn anything from fighting a guy who doesn't know what he's doing.
So then let me ask you a question, because from my own personal fighting experience, I learn the most from my losses whenever I would fail. Do you have the same experience?
Yeah, honestly, I hated wrestling. I hated jiu-jitsu prior to my first loss to actually one of my teammates. I got taken down, and I kept getting up, but I just kept getting taken down, and that was the first time I had to wake up and realize I needed grappling. And then my one of my recent fights, it was the first time I ever been rocked in any fight and actually hurt in any fight, and I pushed through it and I made it through. I fought back the entire fight. It was fight of the night, but it doesn't feel like nothing when you get beat up. But honestly, that was the first time I realized that I had to take my conditioning a lot more seriously. I've always had great cardio, but conditioning and cardio was two different things, and I had to learn that the hard way. So my last two fights, my cardio was exactly where I wanted it to be, even though one of the fights didn't end up the way I wanted it to. But honestly, the cardio, it makes such a difference. How your body feels, what you're gonna throw, that's how you're gonna perform. So I mean, I learned a lot from my losses, but I learned a lot from wins too, because I'm one of those guys that I'm a nitpicker. Me and my friends, we go to my house, we watch video on wins, losses, and we'll pull out the negative and positive in every second of the round if we have to.
So you're a real student of the game then?
You have to be. I mean, you can't. A lot of people come into this sport and they think they won't get hit, and this is the wrong sport. If you think you're untouchable, this is the wrong sport, because there's a bunch of tough guys, especially in the 135 lighter weight classes. There's a lot of tough guys, a lot of up and comers, a lot of strong guys, and being ranked number one, you gotta defend it now. You know what I mean? Because now I know anybody I fight in the next coming tournaments is gonna be ranked opponents, and that's what I want. If I'm gonna get tested striking wise, I'm gonna fight ranked opponents, and that's what I want.
Well, I like that attitude. You definitely have the confidence to do it, and I think that you are going to be a champion. You're going to be a great professional. It's an absolute pleasure sitting down with you, Raymond.
Thank you guys very much.
Again, I'm Kru Wolf here with Florida Thai Boxing. I'm here with the number one 135-pound IKF point kickboxer in the state of Florida, Raymond Godson Ramos.